IndyCar has been around for over a century with over thousands and thousands and thousands of races held in the record books and more races to come moving forward. The American Automobile Association was first sanctioned in 1902, created by the Contest Board. The rules were similar like the American Club of America, but then the AAA series made its own rules in 1903. The 1905 AAA National Motorcar Championship kicked off their season at Morris Park in the Bronx, New York on Saturday, June 10th. Louis Chevrolet started on the pole for the race with a 68.182 miles per hour. Before we talk about the racing, let's talk about the track itself. The Morris Park Racecourse was one of the first tracks ever built in New York. The track was a 1.39-mile dirt track. Hall of Famer Isaac Murphy rode at Morris Park's opening day in 1889, and the racecourse hosted both the Belmont Stakes and the Preakness Stakes in June of 1890. Morris Park was described as the finest racetrack in the world. How did Morris Park become a racetrack? Before principal owner John Morris passed away in 1895, he released the track, which was purchased by the Westchester Racing Association. Unfortunately, due to lack of attendance, the racecourse was closed after 1904. Luckily, the AAA series had their first ever race at Morris Park. 4 cars were entered to the first ever AAA race. Dan Wurgis started in second, Guy Vaughn started in third, and Charles Miller started last. Charles Miller's Renault did not even start the race due to gasoline feed problems. 2 laps into the race, Guy Vaughn's Decaville 40 was out due to fuel feed issues, so it was down between Dan Wurgis and Louis Chevrolet to finish the race. Louis Chevrolet would win the Morris Park 5 by 41.2 seconds after leading all 4 laps. The race only lasted 4 minutes and 49 seconds. 2,500 people attended the very first IndyCar race, which was sanctioned by the American Automobile Association. Over a century and thousands and thousands and thousands of races later, IndyCar is still around despite having 2 splits, and competition has changed over the years and fast. So that is going to do it for another episode of Racing Stories. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Racing Stories. If there was something I missed or got wrong, as usual, please feel free to tell me in the comments below. I would appreciate the help. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Racing Stories. This is the Impress 2000 signing off. Goodbye, everybody.